Okay, hi everyone. My name's Chaz Lilly. I'm your professor for Comm 1001. There's been confusion on my part, and I think this whole connect thing that we're trying to do with this class has just become more frustrating than what it's worth. You know, buying the access codes or trying to get the access codes from the bookstore. I think just isn't working because I was assigned this class so late in the semester, or as the semester began, so early in the semester, I should say. So what I want to do is just forget about Connect. If any of you have been able to buy the access codes or have somehow purchased materials for this class, please get a refund. And if that is the case, let me know because I'll make sure that you do get your money back. But I don't think anyone was able to buy the access codes for this class. I think if you were able to access Connect, it was only a temporary access, like 2 weeks worth of access that was free. And that's not going to charge you, for that. Connect won't charge you for that. What I want to do is just forget Connect. I'm over it. It's frustrating, and it's just become more of a hassle than what it's worth. Instead, I have found, I'm going to share my screen here, this free PDF of the book that was in Connect anyway. So I'll be uploading this PDF to Moodle. It's going to take me a minute because it's a pretty big file. But it's called Communication Matters. It's 3rd edition by Corey Floyd. You can buy this if you want. You don't need to. I'm going to upload this for free up to Moodle so that none of us have to spend any money for this class, hopefully. I'm also not going to make us read this whole book since we've already lost this week due to technical difficulties. You can see that there are 10 chapters. We're only going to be reading the first 10 chapters over the course of what is essentially a 16-week semester. So don't freak out. We're not reading this whole thing. Yeah, it should be fine. Anyway, let me share the syllabus with you real fast since this class is changing now that I've found this textbook for free and we're going to be working out of it. Okay, so let me share the syllabus with you. 1 second, let me pull that up. And let me share the screen here. Okay, should be able to see the syllabus here. You can look at this, figure out when my office hours are. I can Zoom with you or you can come to my office. Just let me know. You can always email me. Let me know when you want to meet. And we can work that out. But mostly Monday afternoons and anytime Thursday or Friday, we can Zoom in the afternoon if we need to. This course, go through here and read this, but essentially we are learning how to communicate better and how to perceive ourselves and others in different contexts, whether it's in personal, romantic relationships or in group dynamics, or whether it's over social media, thinking about communication and what all that means. I think I told you my name's Dr. Chaz Lilly, Professor Lilly, Professor Chaz, any of those are fine. Like I said, here's the ISBN for the textbook if you want to use. If you want to buy your own version, you don't have to, but make sure you get the 3rd edition, not the 4th. But there will be a free version on Moodle soon. Anyway, it's an online class, you know this. What we're going to do with this book is I'm going to ask you to read these 10 chapters, answer some reading responses through the forums, through a forum on Moodle, and we'll do that 10 times for 20 points each. I'm giving you free 20 points this week since we're getting started late. As a thank you for your patience, you get a free 20 points, hurrah. And you have 1 midterm and one final paper. These are where the majority of your points are, and we'll talk more about those as we get closer. I'm going to give you plenty of time to write and to think for your midterm and your final. Read through some of this stuff. You know, just talks about what I'm really looking for in the forum discussions. And here it says quizzes, but it really should just say responses. They're not really quizzes. We'll talk about the exam, midterm, and all that. Don't worry about this right now. What I really want to talk about is how the schedule works. So week 1, I'm still figuring life out and how Moodle and Connect even work. Week 2, pulling my hair out, trying to figure out Moodle even further. Still no luck with that. So we've abandoned it for this PDF version of the book, which is probably better for everyone. It's cheaper, you know, it's free, and it's just more intuitive. I think you can just read the textbook. It's fine. So what I want to say is that there's no reading response or quiz, anything like that this week, but I do want you to read chapter 1. Next week, you know, you're reading chapter 2, the week after that, chapter 3. And I've asked you, you know, to respond in Moodle by the end of the week with the forums whenever you do have reading assignments. We'll do that for a few weeks till we get into midterms, and I'll be uploading some notes and resources to help you understand the chapters better as we go along. You know, by the end of September, we'll start talking about your midterm. I'll give you what is essentially 3 weeks to work on your midterm paper. And then we'll get back into our reading, 6, chapter 7, chapter 8. Over fall break, there's no reading response, so I think you might get an extra free 20 points there. Since we're not doing a reading response, we'll see how that goes. And then I'll give you another 3 weeks for your final, and we'll talk more about all that when we get there. But I just want you to know that everything's clearly dated in the syllabus, which is now on Moodle. So yeah, it should be pretty self-explanatory going forward that what I'm really looking for is just you to read a chapter a week, respond to my questions in Moodle, and then, you know, in the middle of the semester, we'll talk about our midterm, and at the end of the semester, we'll talk about finals. But for now, just start reading the PDF, read chapter 1 and 2 this week and next. And then by the middle of next week or so, we'll get in this routine of reading a chapter, answering questions, reading a chapter, answering questions. And it's not that complicated. So that's it. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm trying to make this short. I'm trying to make this video short because I know you don't want to listen to me talk for too long about the syllabus and the textbook, etc. But if you have any questions, please email me. My email is on the syllabus. If you are trying to get a refund for any money that you've spent, let me know. I will help you. I don't want to cause anyone any trouble with this whole Connect fiasco. So let's just work together. And if you're angry at me for switching it up, I apologize. I'm just trying to make this as easy as possible. So more to come soon. There's my dog, June. Come here, June, come here. This is my dog, June. Anyway, holler at me if you need anything, and we'll be in touch soon. All right, bye. Stop.